Hello, I'm Albert Bose. I'm coming to you to describe and explain my work here in Cassadaga. I want to offer two kinds of readings. One is about 40 minutes and another is an hour. The hour reading does run longer sometimes if you really need extra time. What I call the hour reading is a complete personal reading. This is a reading that you bring photographs, legal documents, artifacts of different kinds. When you're asking a question with a photograph is much more of a complete, non-biased question. For example, if you were going to ask about your brother or three brothers, sometimes with my gift, I pick up things to where I might combine all three as one person. But when there's a photograph, there's no doubt that I can pick out exactly who you're asking about. I have an extensive background. I have set up a nonprofit corporation. I've had a TV program. I've had a wellness center. I've worked all over the world, mostly with investments. I've worked with archaeologists because of the book Visions of Time, which is over 4 years of research by a college professor. Now, to get back to my personal readings, which is probably what you've come for, you bring photographs of a piece of real estate, your grandmother, your significant other, your wife, your children. And you know, we never know what other people are thinking. But with this reading, I can give you a preference of what their intent is. And many times, if we understand the intent people have, we can get along with them so much better. I'm able to give facts and information. I don't mince words, though. I'm very direct and blunt. I feel that this is where the truth is. Accuracy and truth combine. Now, there's two words that sound very similar: empathy and sympathy. This reading is based on empathy. It's the premise that you can understand how someone else feels. And in that way, we can bond and become wise. Sympathy, where you feel sorry for someone, you feel sorry for them and they feel sorry for you. Now, when you're asking questions, don't ask yes or no questions. Ask for information. The same thing with predictions. I do not predict. I give information about the future, or the past, or the present, because I want to prepare you as an individual to be in charge of your own destiny and your own health and your own life. I would like to be able to empower you. This gives me a great admiration for you and for the work. I feel humbled by being able to serve God and be able to use this gift to help you. The information I get is not inside you and it's not inside me. I get it from what I call a spiritual world. You could call it another dimension. You could call it heaven. But I call it information because it is. And it can be about your car. It can be about how to sell your home. It could be information about your marriage. It's based on empowering you and giving you a wisdom about things that will give you strength to make a clear decision. Again, I don't predict the future. If I see an accident, I'm going to tell you where it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and how to prevent it, which is what's most important. If I give you information, I don't want you just to use what I say. I want you to combine your own input. And that's why I have people bring photographs and artifacts and questions, because I want you interrelating and being able to become wise and independent and strong within your own abilities. Now, some people feel that something like this could be scary. And I don't feel, of course, fear is anything more than ignorance or something where you're finding yourself at a disadvantage. To me, the truth and wisdom actually is an advantage. It gives you the strength and positive thinking that gives you a clarity of what you can do, and gives you your own personal strength. Now, I do not communicate with the spirits. I don't contact the dead, but I do use my mediumistic gifts to sometimes tell you things that might empower you. If you lost a child, if you lost a parent, I might be able to tell you what their essence is, where they're coming from, maybe how at peace they are. I do work with artifacts, which is called psychrometry, and some people bring Indian arrowheads or they bring a grandfather's watch, and I'm able to give you insight into what that personality was like. Now, the shorter reading is more focused on you. The 40-minute reading is just about you and maybe a photograph and a couple questions. But the complete personal reading, it's unlimited amount of questions, and it has to do with, again, your photographs and your legal documents. I can help you with investments. We all have hidden talents. We're all unique. There is no other person in the world like you or ever has been like you. So to me, it's almost like exciting to meet you because you're one of a kind. I'm able to sometimes magnify that so that your confidence and your pride in who you are, your faith in who you are as an individual, a little spark of God in you, and I like to give you that kind of strength. Now, I don't tell you everything that would flatter you. Sometimes I give you information that would make you think from a different direction or see something from someone else's view. Again, it doesn't end up being disappointing, it ends up being empowering. Now, when you get here, I usually explain the reading to you in the complete personal reading. That can last 20 or 30 minutes, and that's something where you get to know me. You never tell me anything about yourself, and then the actual body of the reading is about an hour. Sometimes it runs longer than that. I try to be generous. Now, I do teach class. I give lectures outside of Cassadaga, and I do my personal readings, and sometimes I even offer healing. If you have any other questions or information that you want to know, do call my number. Thank you very much.